welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing week 5, and week 5 we have cool water, and I decided to paint a jar. So I had the shape, I made some colors with the lid and put some blue inside of the container, a bit like this, just less AI. The snip words. So I have different words. So this one was from a book. So the lady, journal, sign, determination, curiosity, and number 34, Rue de Turin. This is where you'll find it, the curiosity. There you go. Then I have calm art. So I did find a rose, which is kind of nice. It's kind of gel-like. So 2 petals of flower made into a art with a staple. And the last piece of Sandra at Happy Stationery Halloween mini kit. So now I can put in this page. Like this. So this way I have this paper here, then I have here the inspiration guide, yes, I did glue it down, and this one is also the paper from the June July UK, so prompt planning page. So everything is in this little signature. Right, like this. Why is this one so big? Oh, it was made big. So there it is. Now I have also did my, it wasn't on so I think it was on this one, yes. So of great creative value, I've taken a oval cardboard, you know, and added the petal of this rose. Then I also put a vellum paper here so I could take out the envelope. On this side for the dotty do, I used a piece of bubble wrap to make bubbles and dots everywhere. And on this one, where's paper clip? No, I think that was all done. Here for the garden finds, I have a leaf and 2 petals. So the petals are being very useful, sorry. And rough texture, I also put a petal here, a leaf I mean. I really like that. Surprised. That's another thing I found in my stash. Lots of greenery. And week 5 I have the cool water in a jar, I have the snip words and the calm art with 2 petals forming a art. So I'm going to continue now and make this into the signatures. So I'm also using a Kleenex box, and this will be my spine, and I'm going to make sure that they all fit in there. Will they fit in there? I think so. It's gonna be hard, but I need more space. Should have thought about that. Always need more space with these things. But no, I'm just going to wrap a string around and make this the way it's going to be handled. So on the upper part here, one, two, three, 4, 5, okay. And there you go. My 5 signatures are in my book. And it's going to close like this and work perfectly fine for this. Yes. Now for my closure, am I doing something like this? Let's try this. Now all I need is a piece of paper, okay, and all I'm going to need now is to eventually print a page that has the Lindsey at the vintage button and the one for Sandra at Happy Stationery. This way it will be obvious. So if we are ready, I will make a formal flip through. So this is my book with a see-through behind. That was the Kleenex opening. This is opening fine. We are doing this. So week 1, prompt 1, relax. 2, handwritten favorite pen. 3, print. Tea stains. Found scraps. Old envelope. So this is one that was in the kit, and this is made with a book page. Quiet space, which is simply nothing at this point. Week 2, we had a flower show. So I use the paper that Lindsey, I think it's Lindsey that made this for us. So it's got plenty of flowers. Then I have of great creative value, and I used a oval piece of cardboard with a petal inside. Then we made the soft pencil slow line, soft pencil slow line. So I use soft pastels, and I made lines with pieces of the kit, of the Halloween kit. Then we add a simple stitch. So I have the X here that I did with the raffia, the thread, and this ruffle. On this side we have Dotty Do. So Dotty Do, I decided that it was dots, and doing dots at the end. So I made dots with this piece of plastic. Book scraps. So I used a book scrap with a little bird. This side is packaging tags. So I have one of the tags, which I have another one here, so I'll put it here right away. And I used some of the dirty paper that I had. I'm going just to put it like this. Now the third week, we have a daily rest and pause. So this is where I decided to write down that I took the time to watch a movie, Alien 1, and hydrate. So daily rest and pause. This is paperclip. So my paperclip comes out like this. On the other side it's like this. And you don't really see it. I just need perhaps to make eventually a little dangle. Summer snippet. So this is my summer snippet. Here it was a pick a pocket, and I put this here because I know I'm going to need to use some of the pockets to put things in. Here is bees, birds, bugs, and butterflies, and I used the Dollar Tree or Dollarama, depending where you live, die cut of butterflies. For blue skies, I decided to use a paper that is a poem, and this word snippet. Then we have week 4 with Tiny Doodle. I made this flower with my acrylic pens. Then we have the paper bag. So this is my paper bag. And I've been making these quite a lot lately. So I had one ready to go. Now from the garden, I think it's what the garden finds. It's a leaf and the 2 rose petals. So this is the rose. I don't even remember if it was yellow or if it was actually red. It was probably yellow. This is simple circle and deep breath. So I did put a doily in, which I'm going to put back. Come on, okay. And I have rough textures. So I have the paper of a doily. I have my handmade paper and all of this texture with the napkins and the paint. A bit of strings, so I've added some leftover strings under the tag. And sun shadow pressed leaf, so I have the on vellum leaves, and I had this button, so I decided to use that. Day 5, not day 5, week 5, we have cool water. So I used a jar. I inked it with blue and drew some lines to make for the top, so it shows that it's the top of the jar. And I have a snippet words, so different ones. So the lady journal, signs of determination, curiosity at the number 34 Rue de Turin. Kind of works. And calm art, which is again the petals that I've shaped into art. And I think it's really, really, really nice. So I have here, you see, this is where I can actually do this. So I will get perfect thing for the front of my book. So I have this here. I have this here. So this is the PDF that you will get. I think, is it a PDF or just JPEGs? Anyway, you'll have all of these papers in your journal. And this is the transparency. Now I have this. I'll be able to. Just like that. I can now close the book, and it looks like this. And I'm very happy that I was able to finally, without stress, be able to finish for once junk journal July of any kind, by the way. I think, pretty sure it's that. And so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this little series, and I hope you will join everybody. Actually, I hope that you joined everybody in their creativity. Now the fun thing is that you can actually add your videos to a playlist, so everybody can go see what you've done, and you can follow the designer team also on another playlist, which is also cool. So I'd like to thank Lindsey and Sandra for this Junk Journal July UK 2026, and I hope I'll see you next year for Junk Journal July UK 2027. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good day, evening, night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
In a world where dreams collide, I found a place where I can